smile. The Purple Fam is out in full force in downtown Minneapolis.
Hello, hello.
All here to celebrate Prince and the 40th anniversary of Purple Rain. It's like a family reunion for most, since Prince always said he did not have fans but family who enjoyed his music. While many took pictures and explored where Prince performed, others rushed to Prince's favorite music store, the Electric Fetus, to add to their collection of all things Prince.
I like this tote bag because it's simply stated.
Roseanne Warren is originally from London. She's here to connect with people who love Prince and his music.
He has connected me to so many different people, and they are now best friends because of his music.
For these fans, they never tire of the music or the movie.
It's so iconic. It's just an experience that we feel that we need to just keep on reliving it.
It's a celebration. Downtown will be hopping, and so will Paisley Park, all in honor of Prince Rogers Nelson and his music.
Welcome to the Freakopotamus podcast. You ready for some R&B, funk, soul, and Prince? Let's go. And now, your host, the real Russell.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back once again to the Freakopotamus podcast. How's everyone today on this glorious Thursday, Friday Eve, as I like to say? Very excited about tonight's show. Been waiting for this one for a while. As you know, Prince Celebration was held in Minneapolis last week. And from what I've seen, from what I've heard, it was a blast. So tonight we are doing a recap of Celebration, and hopefully all of our guests will show up. I've got some guests that were actually there, and I know that they've got some stories to tell. I've got frequent guests that we usually have, Tanya D. Harris, and I've got Richard Cole, who hopefully is going to join. He's running a little behind tonight, but hopefully he will catch up with us. And I've got someone by the name of Danielle Gaskins. She's supposed to join us here live tonight. She was also there at the event in Minneapolis, and I'm sure she's got lots of stories to tell. And at some point during this show, I'm going to open up the phone lines. And if you were at the event, feel free to call in, share your experiences. If you just want to call in and talk about some Prince, whatever's on your mind, that's okay too. But we will open those lines at some point. Let's get to some Purple news. I want to share an event that's coming up. Alfonso Starr reached out to me and asked me if I would kindly talk about this event. And this is the Purple Rain Cruise that's going on August 3rd, 2024. Shout out to Alfonso Starr. It's a 4-hour tribute to Prince and the Purple Rain 40. It's August 3rd, 2024, 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. And there's the address. Let's see. I can't see that right now. Let's see. That's going to say, is it Lux Cruises, 2394 Mariner Square, Alameda, California, 94501. And I do believe you can get your tickets at eventbrite.com. And they're $80. The guest vocalist will be Martin Kimber. And spinning on the wheels of steel will be DJ Davey D. So there you go for that. Let's see, what else? Everyone's probably heard the recent news that they're offering Prince a star on the Walk of Fame. Everybody, of course, mixed emotions about it. I know that I've read that Prince has turned that opportunity down in the past years, and most people say if he didn't want it, let's not do it. A lot of people say it's a good thing. Let's do it. Let's put him on the Walk of Fame, Hollywood Walk of Fame. So I'd be curious to see what everyone has to say tonight about that. so far. Out of all of my guests that were supposed to be here tonight, I've only got one so far. And I'm just going to bring her to the stage real quick. Everybody knows her. Everybody loves her. It's Tanya D. Harris.
Hello, everybody.
What's up, Tanya? How are you tonight?
I'm doing good. I'm home in sunny Phoenix, hot Arizona.
Oh, I can imagine the heat in Arizona.
Yes, it's 106 today.
106 degrees.
Yes, it is.
Imagine. Yeah, I'm on the East Coast and it's been like 101.
Woo. Oh, so it's
Right
hot
there.
because y'all have humidity.
Yeah, we got the humidity. I know
Yeah,
Arizona has that dry desert heat.
it's dry. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was out in Dallas last week, and that's Midwest, and it's pretty much that dry desert heat as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a little humid. Texas has a, well, I know Houston, Texas has humidity. And I'm like, oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I'm hoping that Richard will join us tonight. I'm hoping that Danielle will join us at some point tonight as well, because I know Danielle probably has tons of stories to tell.
Yes. Uh-huh.
I
Yeah.
know Richard wasn't there, but I'm sure Richard is dying to hear about what took place in celebration.
Exactly.
But I'm sure until they get here, you will have tons of stories to tell us as well.
Yes.
So I
Yeah.
was yeah, I'm really excited about tonight. I've got lots of footage to show from celebration.
Great.
Um,
Uh-huh.
Gonna open up the phone lines at some point and let folks call in that were there and talk about their experiences with celebration.
Okay.
And
Perfect.
wow,
Yeah.
I don't even know where to start really. I mean, can you kind of take us
Yeah.
through?
I'll just start from the beginning and take us
Okay,
through it. So the first day was I believe the first day was Thursday. So now it's VIP purple. So we were asked to be there at 10 a.m. And so we, got there early because I was trying to be in the front row of everything. So get there early. We stand on line, and then we come into Paisley Park, and they take us to the sound stage. And the
okay,
sound stage is that big stage where they have the concerts and everything. You see the symbol on the back wall in gold. So that's the
right,
sound stage. So we sit in there, and then Londell, he starts to talk a little bit, welcoming us, telling us what's going on. And then Charles Spicer comes on, and he's kind of like the MC about what's about to happen, which is they're gonna play unreleased kind of unreleased music of Prince, and it's some of it is not finished, some of it's demos and stuff like that, and we got to hear it. And someone
okay,
like right off the bat were like my favorite, and I wrote the ones down that that I could remember and everything. I think I got
yeah,
all of them. So
okay.
it was a demo of Let's Go Crazy, which was
Oh,
great. And then it was a song called Fat Jazz, and that was with Andre Simone and Prince. Then it was Children of the Sun, and that was a solo piano, like gospel feel.
okay.
That was nice. And then there was a song called Friction. That was really cool. And Charles Spicer asked some of the audience members who wanted to dance to come on stage. And he called them, the dancers were called the Friction, and they came on stage and danced to the that song that called Friction. So that was
Friction.
cool. Uh-huh. That song was good too. It was
I heard a lot. I
good.
read a lot about people were posting about friction all weekend
Friction.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And then the next song was First Time I Saw You, and that was with Prince's dad, John Nelson. I think, I want to say that was kind of jazzy. I can't remember. Then the next one was
So
Function.
hold,
Uh-huh.
hold back up, back up. That
Okay.
was his dad.
Yes, John Nelson and Prince were on like this demo.
Wow.
And that was called First Time I Saw You.
Oh wow. Okay.
hmm
Okay.
Yeah. And then the next one was Function, which was like an 80s kind of a song, back in the 80s, big hair.
Right.
And I wrote down this. I think that must have been a song. It's called No Changes, but I didn't put anything else. It just says No Changes.
Okay.
Okay. And then this. Oh, this was my favorite. Like I wanted to get up and dance. Like this was my favorite. It's called All the King's Horses, and it was a demo, but it felt like they could release it. And I was like, oh my goodness. I guess it was like a little bit. I'm not really. I don't understand music, but I know it starts as a demo, then they add other pieces or instruments. So I
Right.
think some instruments were added, so it was almost finished maybe. So
Right.
maybe it's a little bit more than a demo. So
Right.
but I love that one, All the King's Horses.
I
Okay.
think I've read something about that in the
Yes.
past.
Because they did it, I think for another celebration when it
Hmm.
probably was a demo. And this
Okay.
is kind of them, I guess.
This was more pristine.
Exactly. Yes,
Okay.
exactly. And
Wow.
then the next one was called Calabama, like California and Alabama mixed
Yeah.
together. Calabama. And they said that was on Musicology.
Okay.
Okay. And then the next one was God Created Woman. It was the beginning stages of it, like he was playing with it. So it was just
Okay.
like a little bit. And then you hear Prince make this funny noise, like, some noise he made, like he's trying to figure it out, So that was cool because he's trying to create that God Created
Hmm.
Woman. And that went into Three Chains of Gold,
Okay.
and that definitely was a demo. And then, of course, Purple Rain, and it was a demo form of Purple Rain. It was like really stripped. So I think it was probably just him singing and piano. I think. Hmm.
Okay. It kind of reminds me of when the Piano on the Microphone album came out a
Yes.
few years ago, and it was him constructing Purple Rain on piano. Was it a part of that or different?
Oh yeah, that I would
Did
have.
you did you
I would have to get
did
the.
did you hear any of that stuff that came off of the Piano on Microphone
Yes, I have it, but I haven't listened to it recently.
in
I
a
would
while?
have to refresh my memory, but
Okay.
I want to say maybe different.
Different.
Because
Okay.
it sounded like it was just, I can't remember the first one, but what we heard at Paisley Park, it just sounded like him and the piano.
Okay.
So yeah. So
Nice.
that
So
was,
you got to hear. Is there more?
oh no, that was it. Yep. Let me
That
double
was it.
check. I wrote Thunder, so
Okay.
I don't know. Because it was a lot. I'm listening, a lot going on, but I don't know. Maybe we did hear Thunder. I don't remember hearing it, but I
Wow.
know
So
I
you
wrote
guys got
Thunder.
to hear at least sounds like about 10
Yeah,
unreleased songs.
exactly.
Wow.
And that was just for VIP.
You VIP folks.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would imagine the general admission for folks got none of that.
They didn't get that.
Oh, okay. That would have been me.
It's okay. It's okay.
That would have been me. Yeah.
But yeah, so and then I found that out this Olga told me this, that when we were walking in, and like you kind of walking in and then you try to find your seat and stuff like that,
Hmm.
there was music playing, in the background, like on the speakers.
Hmm.
And she found out that that was Prince music that wasn't released either. But
Oh.
they didn't tell us. So it was
Okay.
kind of jazzy. Yeah. And that
Okay.
was playing in the background.
Well,
Yeah.
hopefully this is a sign
Hmm.
of more music ready to go, ready to come at it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he kind of explained that he wanted the fans to know that it's a process to do all this, and to make it sound good, because Prince would want it to sound nice.
Yeah.
So they were saying bear with them. They understand. They know we want the music, but be
Hmm.
patient. They're working, on it.
Yeah. Yeah. I know it takes time and people are in a rush to get
Yeah,
the music out,
yeah,
as we all are.
yeah.
So I guess, we're just going to have to learn to hurry up and wait.
Yes, exactly.
you
Yeah.
know.
So after that, because that probably was maybe an hour or so, I can't remember. But anyway, after that, we went to lunch,
Okay.
and they had like a big tent because it was raining a lot that week. We were there, so they had a big tent set up, and so we all went to lunch, and they had like vegan food because Prince didn't have any meat, and if you had meat, you could not bring that meat inside because he's a
Okay.
vegan. Yeah, so the food was good. I forgot what they had that day. Let me think. Oh, it was a veggie burger,
Hmm.
macaroni and cheese. Oh man, I can't. I think a salad and a lemon kind of cake bar. It was pretty good.
Okay.
So that was the lunch, and then when we were in the tent, and then they had these like porta parties. I gotta say this: the porta parties they had is not like the regular porta party where you just go in and it's one. It was like you go in and it's three, like a bathroom, like a regular bathroom with 3 or 4 stalls in it and a place
Okay.
to wash your hands. So it was very like bougie, upscale
Like a
porta
bidet.
potty. Yeah, because we were outside, so they had that for us for outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, okay, so then after the lunch break, we go back in, and that's when we see footage of oh, someone said footage. Hi, we see footage of Prince. Prince Purple Rain concert. I
Right.
believe it was the concert in Miami. So that Purple Rain with him in Miami, we saw that footage in the
Okay.
soundstage on the big screen. So we saw
Okay.
that. That was, cool. I love that concert. That was the first Prince concert I saw.
Hmm.
And the ticket said "Wear Something Purple." So I mean, seeing that, I love it. He was awesome in that. So they showed that. So after we watched that, then we were ushered in to have a tour of Paisley Park, and we walk around, and they would take us to different rooms, and there's different rooms. There was an office. What are those rooms? Each room was like a different era. Like there was the Sign of the Time era.
Yeah.
Then it was ooh, it's different rooms,
Love
different.
Sexy.
Yeah, love
Yeah.
sexy. And there was another
Yeah.
one, but I think that room was just like video and different concert footage, so you can go
Yeah.
in there and watch Prince, and it had his guitars in there. So that
Right.
was that room. Then they took us into like one of the, you call it like music booth where you would make the music. They
Oh,
took
in the
us into
studio.
that, yeah,
Yeah.
studio. They took us into that and
Yeah.
talked to us, and then they took us into this room, which was the Purple Rain room that they made just for us, for because it was the 40th anniversary
Yeah.
of Purple Rain. And what I loved about that room is there was like this big table, like think of a pool table, right? And it was computerized, and you would touch it. So you would touch the table, and it would be pictures of the Purple Rain era, the making of Purple Rain, the behind the scenes, just all that stuff about Purple Rain that Prince dealt with, the people, the actors, all, the band members and everything. And you would
Right.
touch the picture, and it would tell you information like, oh, this was Prince right before the scene and he's meditating. Or it would
Okay.
be a picture of Apollonia right before that scene that got cut, the barn scene or something like that.
Okay.
Or it would be different trivia. You would just, you know, it's like your iPhone, but it was a big pool table, and you would
Yeah.
touch it and it would pop up bigger, and then you would get more information. I thought that was really cool. And that was new because that was the room I think the shoes used to be in. So this was like a whole,
Yeah.
it was all
Anton
for
Johnson
purpose.
says it was like an interactive table, unseen photos and stuff.
Exactly. Unseen photo. Yeah. Behind the scenes stuff too. Yes. I
Nice.
love that. I want one of those. People come home and go, oh, let me look.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. And then after that tour, where that was it for the VIP Purple.
What's up,
And
Anton? Sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, no, okay,
Listen.
it's okay. After that, after the tour, everybody kind of goes eat, go back to the room, and you get ready for the launch party,
Yeah.
which is at the W downtown Minneapolis.
Okay.
And the W, I know you probably have videos or something like that, but the W and the party with DJ Linka Paris was awesome. That's when you got your dance on, and it was all Prince music, and she's, DJ
Yeah.
Linka, just awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's throw up some footage of that real quick.
Okay.
Give me one moment so and we'll throw
Okay.
it up. Let's see. Yeah, not there. Okay. Bear with it. Keep talking. Keep talking.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So that's when you put on your Prince finest.
Yeah.
So, I had on my sparkles and glitter and glamour.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
living the glamorous life.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's really cool because people dress up like Prince. Yeah. There we
Yeah.
go.
Here we go.
I can't say much louder with the mic.
Like, I don't have a lot to say. Just welcome to Celebration 2024. I am happy and grateful to play a small part in it, and it's going to be a phenomenal weekend. It's going to be so much fun, and I'm just really happy that all of us are here together celebrating Prince. And that's all. That's all.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
That was the jam.
This would have been me. Party up mix. Oh man. And you were here, right?
Yes, I was probably towards the back because you had to get there early to be in that front group because they never left.
I can imagine. So which night was this?
That was Thursday night.
Okay. I can't stop bobbing my head, man.
That's how we were. And like I said, there were people dressed like Prince or video that you saw of Prince. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. I got some more footage of DJ Linka Paris real quick. No. Where is she? Here we go. I feel like I'm there, man. Look at the people, man. Purple fam, nothing but like-minded people.
Yeah.
A sea of purple fam, man. Nothing like it, man. Oh, I hate I missed it. I miss it every year. Just to be amongst the fam. People just don't understand, man. Wow.
Come on. Up there, raise your hand. I see you.
It's Travis.
So much fun, man.
That's all.
Come here.
And Linka Paris is a frequent DJ at Paisley Park as well.
Yes, she is. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
All righty.
I mean, there were people dressed like Apollonia, Vanity,
Yeah.
Gilly, Prince with the what's that? The raspberry beret with the cloud
Yeah.
outfit. Yeah, they had that. Oh, they had all kind of Prince outfits on. So that was really fun. So that was Thursday, day one. And I think also that when that party was going on, I think Alfonso was also having a party. So people would, when um, the party at the W was kind of ending a little
Yeah.
bit, people would go over to Alfonso's party.
Okay. Speaking of Alfonso, I got footage of Alfonso as well. So let's see. Let's pull up some Alfonso right here. Where is he? There he is. Shout out to Alfonso Star, always doing his thing. This is it. He always brings the fun. All right. All right.
So
Nice.
then that was Thursday, day one.
Okay.
Okay. So then day two, um, we go downtown to State Theater, where we trying to remember what was the first thing we saw. Oh yes, we see concert footage of Prince. I believe, if I'm not getting my days mixed up, I believe this one was him getting ready for a concert. So he was having a concert that night in Rio, and he's getting ready for that concert. So he's doing a sound check,
Yeah.
and he's just going over everything. So you kind of get to see Prince in his soundtrack checks, telling the band, "Okay, you do this. I need more light here," and still singing. And oh yeah,
Nice.
okay, we need to have that, go over there.
Hmm.
So we got to see that. If I'm not getting my days mixed up, I believe that was that concert footage of Rio. And then I also think we saw more concert footage of um, Purple Rain, but a different city. And I can't remember what city, but
Okay.
it was footage of that. And
How was the
then
quality of the video? Was it good quality?
the Purple Rain one was, iffy because it probably was coming from the VHS tapes,
Okay.
so there was
Yeah.
that kind of fuzzy, but it
Yeah.
still was cool. The sound was great, and it was on a
Yeah.
big screen, so it was cool. The one in Rio looked a little bit better, but I think the Rio concert was probably him in the '90s, so it might have been
Hmm.
a little bit better.
Hmm.
Um, so then. Okay, if I'm not getting everything mixed up, I believe after the Purple Rain footage that they showed us, Billy Sparks comes out and everybody goes crazy because nobody knew that Billy Sparks was going to be there.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
mean, it was like, ah, and then they standing up and everything for
Yeah.
him, and looks good. He still looked good. He came
I
out.
saw. I saw the pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And so one of the, I guess he's like a radio host or news host or newscast in Minneapolis. He
Okay.
came and he was interviewing Billy, and he talked about like how he met Prince, how did he start, how did they get into the whole movie thing,
Hmm.
and how did their, how it kind of ended, like Prince started to, do different things, and
Yeah.
Billy did other things and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
you talked about Purple Rain, and it was just cool just having Billy there. So that was just
Yeah.
a wonderful
Yeah.
surprise.
That was nice to see him included. I always wondered what happened to Billy.
Yeah, yeah. I think he's like in his 70s. He took selfies with people.
I
He
saw.
was he was
Yeah.
everywhere. I was like, "Go, Billy!" Yeah, so
Wow.
that was fun. And so I think so. After Billy, we go to lunch, and then after lunch is when they showed. Oh, I Now I kind of missed this part because I was trying to get ready for First Avenue, but from what I hear is that the Revolution came out, all of them. So every member of the Revolution came out, and then there was a panel discussion with the Revolution.
Okay.
And I don't remember if it was before they saw the screening of Purple Rain in the 4K version, or was it after?
Okay.
But yeah, but so it was basically the Revolution panel talking stuff like that, and then it was the movie Purple Rain in the 4K.
Okay.
Yeah, and from what I could tell, people were like, "Oh, wow!" Like it was like crystal
Yeah.
clear.
Like seeing it for the first time,
Yeah, it was.
but in 4K. Yeah.
So I said, I think I'm gonna get the Blu-ray player, and
Definitely.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna get it. Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen some people posting up their videos of the 4K. Of course,
Yeah.
postings are not as great as seeing it yourself.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But from what I heard, like the audience, ooh, like
Yeah.
it was like watching it for the first time.
Oh yeah. I can't wait to see it in 4K. How
I
crisp.
know. I missed that because I was like, I want to go to Revolution. I got to get dressed, and
Mm-hmm.
I want to be first online because that day was really long, and
Mm-hmm.
it was like you wouldn't have had time to change. You would have to just go from there and then go to the first app. So I
Right.
wanted to change.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think I have some footage of the panel discussions that was a CBS affiliate in Minneapolis. Let me see if I can pull that up real
Oh,
quick.
okay. Okay.
And see what we get. Is that? Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Where is it? Here we go.
Okay.
And they're also talking about the Broadway version of Purple Rain as well.
Fans from across the globe are in Minneapolis to celebrate Prince and his music. On this 40th anniversary of Purple Rain, fans were treated to a candid interview with one of Prince's favorite collaborators and friend. Only on WCCO, our Reg Chapman moderated that conversation and introduced the world to the artists and creative forces behind the Broadway production of Purple Rain.
Prince fans waited anxiously outside the State Theater in downtown Minneapolis to hear from a musical great who rarely speaks in public about his relationship with Prince. Morris Day of Morris Day and the Time made his return to Minneapolis in grand fashion.
Working with him was always a roller coaster, but true enough, he was just the greatest, most talented person I've ever met.
Both shared the big screen in Purple Rain. For this music legend, it seems like it was yesterday he and his friend worked together on the movie and music that catapulted them to superstardom.
It doesn't seem like 40 years at all. It's like, where's all the time gone? No pun intended. But it's like yesterday for real, and it's just hard to believe he's not here.
Londale McMillan, attorney and manager of Prince Legacy LLC, gave fans a special treat. Although it's early in the creative process, fans met the artistic force behind the upcoming Broadway production of Purple Rain.
Just to be afforded the opportunity to serve this man and his legacy.
Musical director Jason Michael Webb, the show's book writer Brandon Jacobs Jenkins, and Liliana Blaine Cruz will secure the legacy of Purple Rain on Broadway. Special consultants for the Broadway adaptation of Purple Rain, Bobby Z of The Revolution, and Morris Hayes of New Power Generation round out the group responsible for bringing the story to stage.
This is a really good, and it's something that he would really love.
The Purple Faithful were also treated to a sneak peek of some of the music that will shape the Broadway production. Reg Chapman, WCCO News.
Purple Rain, the musical, will debut in Minneapolis before it's run on Broadway, spring 2025.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So that footage you show was actually the next day, but
Okay.
we'll talk about that. But basically the day we're on now, I think it's Friday, and the Revolution came out and they showed Purple Rain on the big screen in 4K, and then that night is Revolution at First Avenue. Yeah.
Okay.
And so then we go that, oh my goodness, that concert was like to die for. Yeah. And it was packed, Um, just to see First Avenue for the first time. And I was kind of in there like, okay, that's where maybe Morris was at the bar with Jerome. And then I was like, oh, that's probably where Tony M and Kirk and Damon danced up there. I was just going through all that. And the bathrooms in there were huge. So I could see how they were in there dancing.
Right.
And at that night, there was a lot of celebrities that came in. Tony M was there, Craig Rice. There was a lot of, they kind of came to First Avenue that night. And then the surprise was Judith Hill came on with the Revolution and sang some songs.
Okay.
That was just like, yeah.
Yeah, I
But
saw
it
the
was
footage of Judith Hill.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just threw up the call-in number there. You just keep going right ahead. And anybody who wants to call in that was there, share your experiences, you're more than happy to. Love to talk to the fam. Anyway, so the panel that you were talking about earlier on the Revolution, did they do a panel at Paisley Park as well as State Theater?
No, that day everything was at State Theater. So
Okay.
the panel was at
For the
State
panels,
Theater.
okay.
The movie was at State Theater. Yep.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So and then then after that was the First Avenue concert, which was like you probably have like footage too of the concert. I mean, how packed it was. I'll share a little funny story about me. So of course, like I said, I wanted to get there early because I wanted to be in the front on top of the stage. I wanted to feel Brown's Mark and Wendy and Lisa sweat on me. So I was like trying to be in the front. So I get there like way early. So we were standing on line outside. We're standing inside, waiting for the concert. And then they did start a little late. So I'm standing, I haven't like really eaten enough. I haven't drunk enough water because I don't want to go to the bathroom because, I want to have my place in first line. All of a sudden, like maybe an hour of standing like that, standing in line, the room just starts spinning. I'm like, oh gosh, I think I'm gonna pass out. And I was like, oh my gosh, I am. So I grabbed my friend. I said, I think I'm gonna pass out. So they ushered me out because I'm about to go down. And once I got out of that crowd and felt cold air and got water, I was better. So then I just went upstairs and watched it from upstairs, which was a good view too, because I got to see the Revolution in the back before they came on and they were setting up everything. And then it was a good view because you could see all the people downstairs. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, but it was fun.
Nice, and that was First Avenue.
Yeah, that's first. So now that's Friday night. Yeah, so that's like the second day. Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about First Avenue for a second. I know that was probably a very surreal moment, like a step back in time.
Yes.
Like you were in the movie, right?
Exactly. That's how I felt, and that's why I wanted to be in the crowd because in the movie you always see the crowd. They always show their face and the makeup that they had on and the weird, the weird little faces they would make in the crowd. So I wanted to be in the crowd, and then, like I said, I was looking up and I was like, that's probably where Tony M and Kirk and Damon danced. And then I saw there's a bar in the back, and I'm like, oh, that's probably when Morris and Jerome. We're doing that skit where he's like, when Jerome says such and such, and then I forgot whatever the password was. I think it's what, right? So that's that bar in the back, where I think Morris was over there like talking to the ladies, and then Jerome said, "What?" And then he's like, "What?" Yeah, so that was in the back where the bar is. So
okay,
that was in the movie. And I'm trying to find the part. Okay, where was Apollonia sitting at the table? So I'm just kind of going through the whole
kind of dissecting it.
And that was just great. That was just great.
It doesn't look like it's changed much inside there.
It really hasn't. It really hasn't. Yeah.
Let's show some of the footage of the Revolution at First Avenue. Real quick. Let's see. Let's go with some of this stuff.
Okay.
I think this is actually your footage. Let's see.
Okay.
It sounds a lot like the original, just minus Prince's voice. Right?
Exactly. I was going, I love the sound. I was, look at that crowd.
Wow.
Look at that crowd, though, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's see what else I have. I got some more footage of that
Yeah.
night. Let's see. Oh, we got. Here we go. Sounds so good.
Let me just say, I was a 19-year-old little chick, and I played Purple Rain for the first time live on any stage right here. So it's a bit of a, do I dare say, mind fuck? Sorry. You know me, he knows me. I could never stop. Anyway, this is cognitive dissonance for me, and I here we go.
Can you imagine if Prince was still here for the 40th anniversary at First Avenue with the Revolution?
Definitely would have did that. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Down in Austin. It probably would have been more crowded.
And then bring out the time at First Avenue.
Awesome.
Some Apollonia 6.
Right?
Man. We throw some Des Dickerson up there, some modern air. All right.
Yeah, that was Friday night. I mean, we were all on a high at that point. Yeah, it was just awesome. So yeah, that was Friday night. So then the next day is Saturday, and we go back down to State Theater.
Mm-hmm.
It starts with we see more concert footage again. I don't know if I'm getting it all mixed up, but I know it's concert footage. I don't know if it was Purple Rain or I can't remember what it was concert footage. I don't know if that was Rio. I don't know if I got those mixed up, but yeah, it was concert footage. And then Morris Day comes out. Morris Day comes out and he's interviewed with the local, I think, news guy. And Morris Day was just awesome, funny, chill, cool, how he is. He talked about, his life with Prince. He shared some funny stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just great. Yeah. I'm trying to think if anything else did he I think he's because he said he was going to retire, and then he kind of said he's coming out with an album and he's going to touring. So I was like, okay, we'll take it. Yeah, so he said that, and then after him we had a break. I think it was just a break, and then we come back, and that's when they talk about Purple Rain, the stage play,
Mm-hmm.
and they bring out all the people who are going to, like, the director, the musical director too, the writer. They bring all those people out, and then also that week we find out that Bobby Z and then Morris Hayes are also going to be like the music. I guess affiliated with the music with them.
Yeah.
So they call them. Bobby Z came out, but Morris Hayes didn't come out on the panel because he was going to be playing in the background for the musical, that like to show us a preview of what the stage play would be like. So,
Mm-hmm.
so then the panel talked. They explained, like, these were like rough cuts of what we're gonna see. They explained like they have to put more Prince music in it for a stage play. They can't just use what was in Purple Rain because that wouldn't be enough songs for a musical.
Mm-hmm.
So they just talked about all that. And the one lady, and I forget her name, she was very energetic. I loved her. And then they also said, like, after that, when they were having like a what was the block party, that if you wanted to audition, you would go to the table and you can sign up to audition for the stage play. I thought that
Oh,
was cute. Yeah, uh-huh.
okay.
So after they kind of talked to the panel, they gave us a little bit of what to expect for the stage play, and they had the guy who's going to be playing Morris Day,
Mm-hmm.
the guy who's playing Jerome. Then they had like these three lady singers, and yeah, then the band was in the back, and that's Morris Hayes was playing the keyboard, and I don't know the other band members, but they did, I think it was Jungle Love or The Bird, one of those, and they kind of showed you what the play would be like, and
Okay. Was this the Morris Day performance or?
no, this is the actor guy playing Morris Day
Okay.
for the
Okay.
stage, for the stage play. So they set up the panel where they were talking about the stage play, and then after the panel, they brought out like the the actors and dancers and gave us like clips of what to expect for the
Okay.
stage
So
play.
was it a performance?
It was a performance.
Oh.
So yeah,
Okay. Okay.
so,
I should have
yeah.
been
So
there.
yeah, so you got to see the actor guy playing Morris Day.
Oh,
And
really? Okay.
there was a guy that was Jerome,
Okay.
and they did that whole thing. And I think they did Jungle Love, or I think it was Jungle Love or The Bird. I can't remember.
How did
They,
they do?
I thought they did good.
Okay.
Okay, I thought they singing, dancing. I thought they did wonderful. It's just the way they looked didn't look like Morris Day and Jerome.
Or
To me, they
they weren't
looked.
in character then? They were just.
No, they were in character.
Or
They
they
were
were in
character.
character. Okay.
It's just that their look and the height, they look so young that
Okay.
I didn't see Morris Day. Like, I felt like, could they get someone maybe who was in the 20s? I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe they were in the 20s. They just looked so young and they were so little. They were like
Okay.
short guys
Okay.
that I the casting, maybe that part I didn't. I was like, eh. But the singing, the dancing, how they
Mm-hmm.
act, that was good. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's just, and that's probably what the problem they're gonna have with Prince, because
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna be like, that's not Prince, So I did think I was kind of like, that's not Morris Day, but then
Yeah.
when he
Yeah.
acted and sang, I was like, okay, I got you, I get it. Yeah,
Yeah. It's tough to fill those shoes, man.
yeah,
Especially Prince. I'd be
hmm
curious to see who's gonna try to fill
yeah.
those shoes. Yeah.
They said they don't have the Prince character person yet, and they
Oh,
don't
that,
have,
okay.
I think, the Apollonia character. I think, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Not sure if I got that right. But
Yeah.
then after they did the Jungle Love and another skit with the Morris Day and Jerome characters,
Mm-hmm.
um, then they did the three girls, and I guess they were both gonna be Apollonia 6,
Mm-hmm.
and they did the glamorous life. They didn't do sex shooter. They sang the glamorous life.
Okay.
And again, I think it's because it's a stage plays to make it friendly for family or whatever, they probably went with the glamorous life, I think. And
Okay.
they said they're going to be using other songs in Prince catalog. So I
Hmm.
think that was why they did that. And the girls who did that, they killed it. You know, they were good. And the lead singer, she was, oh my goodness, she could sing. She's awesome, right?
Hmm.
And then after they did that, she also did Take Me With You.
Okay.
And so they did a version of Take Me With You, like how it would be in the play.
Hmm.
And that version of Take Me With You, and all it is, because I felt like at first I thought it was different, but it wasn't different. It was just they took like the popness out of it, you know, they
Oh.
stripped it, I guess. And
Uh-huh.
it was just more of her singing in it. And she's such a good singer. It just touched my heart and I just got emotional. I think I made that video, but it was that her and that part about Take Me With You, and then just seeing everybody on stage and it being a stage play, like almost could be a Broadway show, whatever. It just
Hmm.
got to me. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Yeah.
Hmm.
So that was good. Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm really curious to see how that's gonna work
Yeah.
and play out.
Uh-huh. So after we saw all that, I think, yeah, that time is a lunch break, and then it was the block party, and then you probably have footage of that where people just went to the block party, and you would hear, I think
Yeah,
Taj
yeah.
was there. Yeah. He was there, yeah.
Oh man, look at the Purple family.
Yes.
I missed out. There's so many
Yeah. It was,
like-minded people all
yes.
together.
Yes.
Wow,
And
there's more.
at the block party, they also had like these new and up-and-coming singers sing. They were good too. There's Olga.
Oh, there's Olga. Yeah.
The stage, yeah, that's what
Wow.
people. Yeah.
So much fun, man. Oh man. Do it. Wow.
Yeah,
Fun.
so that was a block party, and then also they have a mural of Prince over there, so you can see that
Yeah.
too. And like I said, they also had these new up and coming singers sing there, and I think it was Taj, and then the other guy, I think his name is Jordan, and they sang there.
Okay.
Yeah, and then so you stayed at the block party, and then after that was, you know, the evening show, which was Taj
Mm-hmm.
and Morris Day with MPG in the back,
All right.
and then it was MPG with Mackenzie. You know, MPG travels with Mackenzie.
Yeah.
That's like their singer. Yeah.
All right. Let's
Yeah.
show some of that. I got some of that footage as well
Okay.
for folks that didn't make it, like myself. Yeah. Let's see. Here we go.
He sang my song.
It's kind of different to see MPG backing him up.
Right. I was hoping that it was going to be the time that we kept seeing all these surprises.
Yeah, I was curious to see because they never mentioned the time. They just only mentioned performance by Morris Day. But I see that it all worked out.
It did. It sounded great.
Stuff never gets old, man.
Hey, I think we're down. We at the 40th celebration. Y'all give it up for Prince now.
Some more Morris. And this was State Theater as well, correct?
Exactly, yes.
Was this downtown Minneapolis or?
Yeah, it's downtown. It's near like First Avenue.
Okay.
Where the block party was too.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, thank you so much for everybody that's joining, by the way. I didn't get to say thanks, but the call-in number is up on the screen. It's 803-638-8311 for anybody that wants to call in that was there in Minneapolis for the celebration. I'd love to hear more stories as we continue the stories that we have from Miss Tanya D. Harris. Richard Cole is not here. Danielle didn't make it yet. We've been running for an hour now, so I don't know what to expect, but we'll just keep it rolling.
Yeah.
And thanks for rolling with me, everybody.
Yeah. So yeah, that concert night was awesome. Oh, and I forgot to tell you at that concert night, Dr. Susan Rogers gets a plaque from I forgot what it was, the Paisley Park. I forgot what it was, but she got an award from Paisley Park. And it was a cute moment because I think they had said her name was Susan Rogers. And then when she was saying the speech, she said that it's Doctor. So everybody started laughing. Yeah, it was a good fun moment. Yeah, so she was there. And Taj, he was the opening act. This kid is like 15 and he is just I got no words. He's from another world.
Oh wow.
The way he plays guitar. Yeah.
Mm.
So he opened up the show, and then he also came on MPG set with Mackenzie and did Purple Rain. And also Kip Blackshaw was there too with Purple Rain. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I've got some MPG footage as well.
Okay.
Let's throw that up there.
Okay.
I'm just trying to, give everybody an opportunity to see what they miss, such as myself.
Yeah.
Thank goodness for social media.
You get to see stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see where we are. Here we go.
I want to introduce this band to y'all. Over there in that shiny jacket. He looks real nice, don't you agree? Playing saxophone, synthesizer, flute. He got a lot of stuff he's squeezing over there. Give it up for Kenny Holman! All the way from Houston, Texas. Real funky man. It's a beautiful bass too, don't you think so?
So some of these members that they're mentioning are not the usual MPG members, right? Like Michael Bland wasn't there.
Right, he wasn't there.
On this red guitar here,
Tony Barbarella.
Yeah.
when he's not getting Justin Timberlake in trouble, he's down there helping us out.
Is that Levi?
Give it up for Reverend Scott, y'all. Reverend Mike
Oh, that's
Scott.
Reverend Mike Scott. Okay. Not Levi. Okay.
Over here on this vocal on my right side, one of my homeboys from way back in the day. I knew this brother when he was just a stomach. Give it up for Kim Blackshaw, y'all. Y'all know this young lady right here? The legendary Rosie Gaines is her mother. Please give Latoya James.
Oh, that's Rosie Gaines' daughter,
Yeah.
Toya.
Yeah.
Get it out.
And she sang?
Yeah,
Only
I believe she
vocal.
did.
We got this young man. Watching
I
him
think
on
she
the
did like
internet.
2 songs, of course.
Okay. Did she
Everything
inherit
you
the
find on
Rosie
internet's
voice?
Not bad.
Yeah, she sounded
Case
really
in
good.
point, give
Okay.
it up for McKenzie.
She sounded like Rosie a little bit. Mackenzie is just
Right here on the north
she's
side.
so good.
Yeah.
So much talent out of the north side of Minneapolis, y'all.
Sounds really good. They're so still so
On rap,
tight.
on guitar, he dancing, he singing, he doing it all. Give it up for Tony M.
Tony M. Not many people know that he plays guitar, but he actually is a good, decent guitar player.
You know, Tony M lives out here in Phoenix.
The Soviet police.
Oh, really?
I want
Yeah.
y'all to stand up and give it up for my man, my mellow, RMG, Mr. Morris Hayes.
Lawrence Hayes.
What's up?
I'm dying to get him on the show too. He's a real funny dude, man.
I don't know whose idea
Lots
was
of
to put us
stories.
behind this young man.
Yeah.
He came out here and murderized this guitar, y'all. And we're gonna have him come out and do a little something on this song. We met a little while ago when he was the ripe old age of 14, y'all.
Well, that was kind of a band introduction right there. but-
Yeah, and then I think after that they go into Purple Rain. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that was just that. I mean, I'm all about the concert. So
Yeah.
I loved all of that, all of it. And I think after the concerts and everything, you would go back to the block party, and they had like Prince music, all dancing all night long, block party. And I don't know if there was any other kind of party that night. I don't think so because of the block party, but yeah, that was
Mhm.
after the concert. And I know I have a friend, I believe he kind of stayed behind, and I think he got the set list of MPG, I believe. Yeah. So
Okay.
he was happy. He got on the stage and he got the set list. Yeah. hmm
Nice.
That was Mr. Oshun. Shout out to you.
Yeah, I think I saw that. I saw him. He took a picture of the set list that he found,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
what a nice keepsake.
I know. I have one when MPG came to Phoenix,
Mhm.
and I got it from Morris Hayes, and I was hoping like this time I could get him to sign it, but I
Yeah.
didn't see him around. But I will try. One day maybe I'll get his
Oh yeah,
signature.
you're gonna see him soon.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So oh wait. Okay, so that was the end of that night. That was Saturday. Yeah, Saturday night. So that was it. Block party, and then that's it. And then the next day was Sunday. And I believe this was only for the VIP. And we had a Sunday brunch, and this was at Paisley Park.
Okay.
And they set up the tent with tables and everything, and we had brunch from People Organics, like I said, which is the vegan kind of food. Scrambled eggs. We had vegan sausage patties, French toast, stuff like that. And There we got gospel singers that came in and sang for us.
Okay,
Yeah.
can't believe there were no pancakes.
I know, because I said French toast. Where's the pancakes?
Omelets and pancakes. Yeah.
And it was
Princess.
syrup. I was like, "Where's the pancakes?" Yeah, that was funny. But yeah, so that was the gospel brunch, and then also
Okay,
at
gospel
that,
brunch.
they had Taj was interviewed by Charles Spicer, and they
Okay.
just talked to him about how they saw him on YouTube and because he was playing Purple Rain, and he just talked, and he was cute. He just basically says, "All I do now is play and sleep," because he's on the road so much. But he's a really nice kid. I think I got a selfie with him, and after that, then it was Susan Rogers came out, and everybody loves her, and she talked for a bit. Um, there's these two people, they're hosts at Paisley Park, and I can't think of their name. It was a lady and a guy. I can't think of their name for it right now, but they kind of interviewed Susan Rogers, and then they opened it up for people in the audience if they had questions. And so people lined up and they asked Susan Rogers all kinds of questions, and she's so wonderful. She answered every question. I mean, like, gave
Nice.
great answers.
Yeah, she's very nice. For those of you who don't know, Susan Rogers was Prince's engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just and she said she would take any interview. She will do anything, to keep Prince's name legacy alive. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So I was like, we might have to email her, get on the show.
Yeah, she's got great long stories, man. She can go on
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
But
You're
I'd
like,
love to hear
what?
those recording studio stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was that. Yeah, Sunday was like a short day, and I think they had like younger artists that came in and did some music. There were tours going on because there's different tracks, different people. So some people were doing the tour, some people were seeing Prince on the big screen. They were doing like they were watching what we saw at the beginning. This concert footage. So
Yeah.
they were doing that. So it's different things going on. But after the brunch, you pretty much had the day to yourself, relax, and then they had a concert that night with. Well, it was at it was at the not the mixing up, not Dakota. Was it the Bunkers?
Bonkers. Was
Yeah,
that
Bunkers. They had like
I saw some footage and
yeah,
Dr. Mambo's combo?
Yes, yes.
All right, let's show that. Let's show
Okay.
that while we're talking about it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Now, I don't know a lot about Dr. Mambo's combo. I know that Prince wrote some stuff for them.
Oh, okay. I didn't know, but they sounded so good. That place again
Yeah.
was packed, and celebrities. I think Mr. Hayes was there, and
Okay. Yeah, this was at Bunkers, Dr. Mambo's combo. I need to do more research on these guys. They sound great.
yeah, and when Sunny T, right? He was the part for the-
If anybody knows the history of Dr. Mambo's combo, throw it up in the chat real quick. The only thing that I know is that Prince wrote for those guys and gave them some songs. They're tight.
Yeah, and they perform, I think, all year round. I hear because I've always seen them on social media.
There's parties everywhere, man. Ugh. It's like the city that never sleeps for a weekend, right?
Exactly. Nobody slept because this place was popping and hopping.
Yeah.
hmm So that was a Sunday night. Yeah. And
Nice.
then on Monday, which was the last day, was Monday, and I think this was just for the VIP. There was a boat ride. I'm not sure if it was just for VIP. I'm not sure, but it was a boat ride that took you on Lake Minnetonka,
Mm-hmm.
and from the movie. But what I found out is that's not the lake she jumped into. The
That's
lake that she jumped into is actually in Henderson,
right.
Minnesota. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so but that's where I really want to see. I want
The
to see where she.
Minnesota River, I do believe, is where
Okay,
she jumped in.
that's what I want to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they did a boat ride on Lake Minnetonka, and
Mm-hmm.
then after the boat ride, you came back to Paisley, and you got to see Liv Warfield.
Speaking of
She.
live,
hmm
got some live. Not bad.
She was awesome. Oh my goodness, she was so good. She
Oh
could
yeah.
sing.
I know that girl can sing.
hmm
Liv Warfield. This is at Paisley Soundstage, correct?
Yes.
She's all out in the crowd.
Yeah, she came. Oh my goodness. Came in the crowd. She sat on the stage. She was touching people.
Yeah. She was recently on
America's Got Talent.
The Voice. Is it The Voice?
No, it's America's Got Talent with Simon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's right. That's right. So I don't watch much TV.
She did all Prince songs.
Nice. All
And
right.
Sonny T also was the bass guitar for her that day, and so Mike Scott was there too.
Okay. Speaking of Sonny T, we've got some Sonny T as well, and I just have to show this bass solo because I found some footage of him doing like a solo on bass. Where is it?
Okay,
Here we go. Did you catch this?
let me see. Oh, maybe that was the rehearsal. Was that the rehearsal?
Maybe.
Maybe. 'Cause I think that might.
Don't usually see him doing solos. Wow. I mean, I see why Prince
Maybe
looked
not,
up to
because I hear
this.
people yelling.
Yeah.
Maybe that was the second show. They
Okay.
did 2 shows.
Okay. I see why Prince looked up to this guy. Like, I've heard stories that Prince when Prince was younger, before he became famous, he showed up at Sonny T's house and just sat there and looked through the window and just observed him playing.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah. He's all up at the end of the fret, making this thing sing. Playing it like it's lead guitar. This dude's amazing, man. Killing it. Okay, this is quite a long video clip. I'll go ahead and stop it right there.
Yeah,
Nice.
that was good. The song that I love that Liv did was Wow. So it's the Prince song Wow.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, she tore that song up. So good. And she did all Prince songs. Yeah, that I think they should have had her at State Theater too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that it was
So
really
was
good.
this uh the end of the event, like the performances at the Paisley Soundstage Sunday night?
Yeah. Oh, this is Monday now. So Live
Oh,
was
this is
Monday.
Monday. Okay.
So I believe that was it. I think there were other like up and coming artists that may have done things too, but
Yeah.
Liv was like the main attraction, and that was pretty much it after like Liv celebration had ended.
Okay.
hmm And she performed
Nice.
twice because they were,
Okay.
it's different boat rides. So if you were on the first boat, you got back and you saw Liv at 12 something. And
Okay.
then if you were in the second, you would see the show at 5.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's, I now want to go, I probably want to go to one of her concerts. So I'm looking online. Okay, where you going to be at, Liv, so I could come to your
Yeah,
concert?
for
Yeah.
sure.
hmm Very,
Okay, so
I like
all in all, you had a fantastic time.
I did. I had a good time. I love all the music. I love all the concerts.
Hmm.
I think for me, I guess the highlight was being in First Avenue with the
Yeah,
Revolution because that's just all started my Prince journey.
historic. Yeah.
And I was like, that was great. And then seeing everybody else, like Morris Day,
Hmm.
MPG, just all of that. Yeah. It was all about the concerts and the music.
Yeah, so much purple
Mhm.
history there, and
Yeah.
for most of the people to be there that
hmm
were there and the
Yeah.
part of the whole Purple Rain
Yes.
organization. Mm,
Exactly. Yeah. Like the Billy Spark, that was a great surprise.
yeah.
I think Craig Rice, I know he had some affiliation with Purple Rain, and like seeing him at First Avenue, he was there.
Hmm.
Tony M, I said, like, was at First Avenue. Like, I wanted to
Hmm.
go over to him and say, "Hey, which balcony were you doing the dance at?"
Yeah.
He was just there. People were coming up to him, and he was taking pictures with them. Just cool as can be.
Okay, so he was just hanging out.
Yeah, at First
Yeah.
Avenue. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So all in all, loved it.
Yeah, well worth the money spent, right?
Yeah, it was. It was. Yeah.
Hmm.
hmm So yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get there eventually. I say that every year, and the prices keep getting higher and higher and higher, or something comes up.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pricey. I guess if you look at it like this, if you say if people take a vacation every year and you want to go, you start saving up little
Hmm.
by little, then you can try to make it happen.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I definitely got to do it. It's just I got to be there amongst the Purple
th-
family.
that's
You
what
know.
really it makes it so much fun too, with just seeing the outfits and then people just having fun and talking about their memories or how they
Hmm.
first got to meet
Yeah,
introduced to Prince, or
just a
they saw him in
huge,
concert.
huge sea of like-minded people, and you've got so much in
Exactly.
common. Yeah,
Exactly. Exactly.
like nobody
So,
looks at you strange for being a
right.
Prince fan,
Like,
and
right. They're
yeah,
like, yeah, I get you.
because
I
everybody
get you
else is
too.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. So that, and I just like, there was just so many people that they really get into character. Like, oh yeah, there was one girl, her name is Shayla,
Mm.
and she dressed up as Morris Day.
I saw that
You
picture.
saw that? Yeah,
Yeah.
in the movie Purple Rain. She looked like Morris Day.
Yes.
She
I mean,
did.
she had like the blazer with the
Yeah, with the leopard on it. Yep.
yeah,
hmm
and the
So
Stacy's
seeing
and
people like
the
that, just
hair. Yeah.
yeah, the hair and everything. I just like watching everybody dress up.
Yeah.
That is fun for me. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I love to see the interesting costumes and stuff that people
Costumes,
put
right?
together. They're amazing.
Yeah. So yeah, just it was fun. And then some people, people who rented cars, they went to see the Purple Rain house, that's gonna be as an Airbnb.
Right.
And you could see that they're fixing it up. They have like the fake grass, I call it,
Yeah.
down. And you can tell
Hmm.
that they're fixing up, getting it ready for the Airbnb.
Yeah, it
And
looks totally different now.
it really
Mm,
does. And people, ventured off. Some people went to Electric Fetus, just
yeah.
all kinds of things to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And take pictures. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
fun.
Lots of fun. Yeah.
You got to do it. You got to do it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've been to Minneapolis and Paisley and Electric Fetus and done all of the touring and all of the sites. It's just, I've never been to a celebration.
Okay.
That's definitely on my bucket list.
You got to try to do it at
And
least one time. Hmm.
yeah, if I
Yeah.
have to start Ubering, get on
Yeah.
the
Just take
pole
all
or
your little
whatever.
Uber money, put it aside.
Right.
Yeah. I think you know what it is. I think it's I guess it's the airfare, the hotel, the car. That's what I guess adds up. I mean, and yeah, the ticket is kind of price, especially if you do VIP, it's pricey. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's a lot of savings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you run into any of the other podcast guys like Funkatopia guys, Chris and
Yes,
Jeff Page?
Funkatopia. He was like
Yeah.
right behind me at the Live concert. I know Chris and Jeff.
Yeah, I saw some of his footage. And I was like, that's Tanya in the background.
Yeah, because he was and I was doing something and he was circling around. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was Jeff. They were there. There was a lot of other different podcast people. There's a girl, I forgot, I don't know her name, but she's on Instagram as Prince and Donuts or something. She has good
Okay.
footage. Trying to think. Yeah, I guess there's other podcast people were there, but those
Okay.
those were the
Yeah.
ones I
Shout
know.
out to Funkatopia.
Yeah,
They do such great
Funkatopia.
work, man. They have a huge following, and they did their celebration recap last night.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was fun. Yeah.
All
Hmm.
right. Cool deal. Well, thanks for joining. I wish Richard could have joined us. Shout out to Richard Cole and shout out to Danielle
Yeah.
Gaskins.
What happened? I don't know what
Yeah.
happened.
So maybe next time we can get him on. But thanks for sharing your stories.
Yes.
Sounds like you had a blast, and
Yeah. Thanks for having me too.
yeah, you're welcome.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, folks. We didn't get any call-ins, but we've covered an hour and a half worth of Purple stories from the celebration event 2024. And I
Yeah.
thank you so much again. And we're going to get out of here now, folks. But thanks of you who joined. And remember, as always, live, love, dream, everybody. Peace. Till next time.
Bye. Peace.